We're back again with another video, and this time I got two new things that I just did today. I got a new piercing, and it barely hurt. I actually like it, so it's one of my favorite things. Now, the moment y'all been waiting for, here it is. Nintendo Switch 2 with the Mario Kart World Tour. I haven't yet opened the box, so this is my very first unboxing just to show you guys. And yeah, there we go. I have made a video about how I'm going to get the Nintendo Switch 2, and now here's the day. I worked hard for this, and now let's see what this brings compared to the Switch 1 or the Switch OLED. So, we're going to first thing obviously is open up the box. As you can tell, just a Switch 2 ordinary box. So, the box is now open. We got the screen and the two Joy Cons that come with the blue and reddish orange. That's what it looks like to me. All right, what we're gonna do is a size comparison because obviously the screen is different. All right, let's do that, and let's just whip it out. Look at that. Ooh. Okay, so far there's a bit of a difference. So get this out of its packaging. So the Switch 2 has a bigger screen, kind of obvious. But yeah, there's a difference. That's an actual difference. Sweet. Obviously, the stands are also different. So, obviously, if anybody that has a Switch OLED, the stands is pretty much like that. Pretty simple. I know that the first Nintendo Switch had the stand right here, and it was alright, I guess. Not a cool one. Looks like the cat wants to be in the video. With the new stand on the Switch 2, has this. Look at that. This one looks a bit better. Whoa. This one looks like you can probably break it if you do it too far, but I think this is a bit better. This is a bit better. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we got the Type C right here on the bottom, and we got one on top. That's actually kind of cool. So in case that need to charge it instead of charging it underneath, you could just do on top. To the point that now you put the stand. Okay, that's kind of smart on Nintendo's part. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Okay, the Joy Cons now. Let's move on to the Joy Cons. So we got the blue and reddish orange, I believe. I'm not very specific with the color. There you go. That's kind of cool. Has a nice clicking noise. So I know that this can be a mouse. Let's see. So I didn't know that. It has the colors right here on the side, so it's magnetic apparently. Oh, that's sick. Okay. I'm actually impressed. Okay, what if I Okay, so you can't pull it out. So here it goes. Ready? So this thing right here, boom. Simple. Once you're done, should have done that with the OLED or with a newer model on the Switch, in my opinion. But this is kind of cool. I like the sound it makes when you try to put it back in. Yeah. You can even feel the magnet too, where it's trying to adjust it. That's actually nice. So obviously this is a bit bigger. Let me grab the OLED. So obviously the old ones you slide up and down. Look at that size difference. Not bad. It's actually not that bad. See, so let's see what else we got in the box. What's this? Looks like a manual. Oh, okay. So we got the HDMI cord. Um, Pretty much your standard, and it has a Nintendo logo, so it's Nintendo. So that's kind of cool. Let's see, and obviously a not brochure, manual. Obviously, safety and all that matters. Oh, look at that. Okay, more into the box. Here's where you have the wrist strap and the connections. I wonder how that works. I'm actually curious. Okay, let's just pull these out real quick before we turn it on. So let's get the reddish orange out first, and then let's get the blue one. All right. Okay, so how does this work? Oh, wait. There's a plus. Okay, so there's a plus and a minus. And okay, I put it wrong. I think I have no freaking idea how to put this on. Let's see. It makes sense. Oh, never mind. Okay. And oh, there's even a lock. Okay, so right here there's a lock. So I think you push down? No? Or how do you do it? Oh, great. I'm gonna be stuck with this, or I am dumb. Okay, so you click that. I am stupid. All right. So it looks like you have to push it down so through the bottom, and it'll just connect like that. That's cool. So this is where the mouse comes in. So when you do that, see, now let's do the orangey red one. Same thing. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this one has a plus and this one has a negative, I believe. Oh, it says it backwards. It's on both sides, but that's cool. Negative, plus. So wait. So this is where you put your wrist and then just pull up, I think. Oh, yeah. That's kind of cool. So it doesn't fly out. I know it has motion control, so in case you go, it won't hit like your TV or the monitor or whatever you use, right? So, yep. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to use these, but that's a cool feature in case, I mean, it makes sense because so when you put this in a hard surface, you're not scratching your Joy-Cons. And these things are pretty pricey. They're 90 bucks on the store, which I'm not going to, you know, try to break. I haven't broken the OLED, so let's keep it like that. But hopefully these are way better. I like the way how they move. Nice. And the buttons are pretty quiet, not the loudest. Still feels, it obviously it just feels like a regular Switch, but a bit bigger. Nothing too crazy yet. Let's see what else. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, so we got the controller. Sweet. And same thing. I think I have the old one. Let me go grab it. So let's now comparing the two controllers of these, obviously, this one has a bit more space compared to the old one. This one's a bit small, well, this one's a bit bigger. So anybody that has big hands, obviously, this probably feels more comfortable compared to the small ones. So this is how I hold it. Kind of the same, but this one has a bit more space. I actually kind of like it. I actually like it how it gives me more space. So let's do the same thing. Okay. Simple. There we go. Just like that. I honestly don't feels kind of weird like that. Let's grab the OLED one. All right. So here we go. Now slide this in. Slide this in. So this one gives me a bit I don't have the biggest hands, but this does feel a bit comfortable for someone with small hands. So this feels kind of nice. Compared to this, not so much. I think because how high these two buttons are compared to the old one, they're right here, so it's pretty easy to click. While this one, I have to like adjust my hand like this. So the old one, this is where my fingers will go. This one feels a bit more comfortable for me, but I guess this is all preference. I think you just get used to it and it should work. All right. I'm gonna keep these off, so just in case I do need to take off these Joy-Cons. So yeah, that's the controller style. Same thing, magnetic. That's sick though. That's kind of nice. I actually like the way how Nintendo did that. I'll give them that. See what has your standard stuff, your home. Okay, so obviously now on the reddish orange one, I forgot to mention. So there's your home and there's the chat button. So obviously, if you're gonna play online with your friends, I guess I'm guessing that you're gonna press and hold this, and you talk to the console. And I guess, but they made a camera for it, overpriced. Rather, just play the game on Discord and way better experience, and it's free. Now we're gonna compare the chargers. Nintendo changed up the charger on this one. I noticed. See, it's the same old Type C with the Nintendo label on it right here on both ends, and that's the thing about it. Now, this is a Type C, so it's pretty self-explanatory where it just goes like this and there. You're done. The thing will charge. That's actually pretty cool. Compared to now the older style where it's same thing, uh Type C, same thing with Nintendo, but with the blocky version. So that honestly gives enough space. That which is pretty nice because I'd like to have more space when I'm, need to plug something in. Now, I'm guessing the last one is the dock, which it is. Here's the Nintendo dock. I didn't bring the dock from downstairs, so but it's way different. Look at the seal right here. Nice smooth curve. So how do you oh, it's a lot more easier to open. Okay. So I'm guessing that you go like this. Okay. Pretty nice. Okay, so obviously it's like your old with Switch OLED and first Switch one where it has your AC, HDMI and LAN for your Ethernet cable. Not bad, not bad. That's actually kind of nice. So that's pretty cool. So I'm guessing that's it. Let's see, where Mario Kart World, where is it? Wait. Oh crap. Am I missing the game? I think I'm missing the game, chat. Uh-oh. Probably in the box somewhere. Crap. Um, doesn't it say it comes installed? Full game downloaded. So it's downloaded. I assume it's downloaded? I'm probably missing something out of the boxes. I'm gonna check every single one. Couldn't find it. I don't know if it comes with a card or something to plug it in. Maybe it's more deeper into the box. Nope. Oh well. All right. So we're gonna turn on the console now. So press and hold the power. There it goes. Says in Nintendo. Don't got the best quality camera, so bear with me. There it goes. Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, white screen. There we go. I'm gonna turn down the volume. Okay. So right now it's asking the basics. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can. Sort of. So right now it's asking the basics. Uh, English US, the Americans for the region. By checking the acceptance box next below, you agree to the okay. So you have to agree, obviously, to use it. Okay, now we're gonna have to connect to the internet. So let me just do that real quick, and then we continue on. Okay, so we successfully connected to the internet. This is awesome. Okay, now we have to wait a little bit. Okay, about to download. Oh, there's an update. Crap. Oh, wait. It's asking me for my time zone. Shoot. I wonder if I can find there. I'm probably going to skip this part. Okay, there we go. Okay, change game mode with Nintendo Switch 2. You can also play games whenever and however, just showing the icons of someone playing the Switch with the controllers out or laying it with it and on the TV, which that's the main reason of it. Next, the system can stand, however. Okay, so yeah, it's telling me how the stand and how it has a top charger. I understand. System update complete. Sweet. Okay, now we're gonna start a transfer process. So start transfer. Please wait. I do not have any micro SD and X, so that's probably like the pictures and all that. So we're skipping that. Sign into Nintendo account. Okay, I need to sign into my Nintendo account. Hopefully, I remember. Okay, so we got the account set up. Move this system and secure system close together to. Oh, crap! I guess I gotta. Did not know that. Okay, this is my first time transferring, so I'm just right now reading the instructions. I'm guessing I need to turn this on. I got so much crap in my desk. Damn. All right. Uh, with the power of my snapping finger, we're just gonna skip all this. Okay, so I got the two consoles together now. They're right now on the desk. Next, connect. Oh, I need to connect it. Well, at least I actually got one of them connected. Let's see. Okay, so it wants me to connect the AC. Ow, we're gonna do this at the bottom. Okay, there we go, and it's charging. It's working. Sweet. Okay, bring system close. Okay, let's do that. That was good. Okay, great. Okay, done. Okay, so now I gotta open up the home screen. Let's do that. Where does it want me to go? System? Okay, so we go to system. Awesome. And then I'm guessing system to switch to, if I can find that. There we go. Okay, so I found it. System transfer to Nintendo Switch 2. We click on that. Next. Sweet. Okay. This is actually more simple than I thought it could be. Okay. Oh, you can play compatible Nintendo Switch software on the Nintendo 2. Oh, okay. So it's compatible. It's backwards compatible. That's pretty cool. Okay. Make sure your Nintendo Switch 2 is nearby, which it is. All right. Now we wait. All right. Look at that. That was kind of fast. Next. That's fine. That's fine. So we click. I guess we got the scroll. Yep. Okay, so it's supposed to find the Nintendo Switch. Oh, it was that fast. Sweet. Start downloading. I wonder if. Actually, let's wait it out. By we, I waited out. You guys go on. Okay. Okay, now it wants me to connect the other AC adapter, which I got right here, nice and ready. So let's undangle this as quick as we can. God damn it. There is so much connecting. Why do we have to do this? I have no idea. Nintendo, why? It shouldn't be this hard. But screw it. This is how they want it. Let's connect it. Good thing I got a power outlet right next to me. All right, there we go. So, okay, it's connected. Oh, it's working. No way. Okay, looks like I got 2 minutes. I didn't think it was going to take this long. Okay, I read the box too, and turns out it pre-installed. The game is pre-installed to my console. That's kind of cool. And we're gonna set everything up else. I just got my capture card right here. So we're gonna set this to the monitor, give you guys a view, see what we got, and maybe we could play some games on it. Okay, and now this one is telling me the data has been sent. Please wait until the process complete on the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. Okay, so I'm done. Okay, it's back up. It has 93%, so it's almost done. So the system is now done. Click OK. The theme color from the source system will be okay. So it's gonna do everything by itself. Click home. Sweet. So I'm guessing I can just. Oh, there it goes. The intro's right there. Now my main question is if I can still play. I'm assuming I can still play on this. And oh, look at that. Here we go. Bundle software. What's it? Okay. Nintendo eShop. Okay, we're going to the eShop, I guess. User pin verified for the. It should just automatically log me in. No, looks like I gotta do it again. We're gonna have to edit it again. Confirm my download for Mario Kart World. Awesome, we just got Mario Kart World. Close. Oh yeah, I forgot to say it's also touchscreen, so you can just do that. Awesome. Well, there we go. Where's Mario Kart World? What the heck? I'm gonna meantime add in the stuff for the capture card to do all that, and we can show the side where I got the donk already hooked up. So hopefully you guys can see from your guys' end. Awesome. Okay, so we got the Nintendo Switch 2 all nice and hooked up to my monitor, which is awesome. All I really got to do now is add in the audio and then we can continue from there. Okay, it looks like Mario Kart World is almost done. And we have to let the rest of the games I have downloaded. Also, for some reason, I don't know why I'm not having any audio, so we're just gonna go into the video silent. So you're just gonna hear me ramble. And so I connected the thing. Obviously, it's lighting up. I'm actually kind of glad. Okay, system's down, and now the rest of the games are downloading. So this is awesome. So I have Smash Bros. Ultimate on my OLED because obviously I am more of a physical copy guy. You know, I prefer. I just cut my nails too, so it's gonna be a, kind of a pain. It's gonna be a pain in my ass right now. Why did I have to cut? The moment you cut nails, right? The moment you cut nails, and now you actually need it for something, and now it just look at that. Oh my god. Do I even have anything to open it? I'm like, you see that this little pin? If this works, oh my god. It actually worked. Wait, it actually freaking all right. So these are getting downloaded. These are mostly physicals I have. Um, yeah. Let's start that. Okay, so I didn't show the casing opening when you do need it. So pretty much like this OLED, this time you lift it from the back, right? You know what? Screw it. Let me just do this real quick. Okay, because I forgot to mention that this is how it opens now. So you lift right here in the back. In case, like me, that doesn't have nails, you just do that. It slides up. It goes in just as fine. That's way better. And I'm gonna insert Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I know there's problems with the Switch 2 where it just blocks it if it's used because of pirate. I think it's because of piracy. I have no clue. So let's just hopefully it works. So got Smash Bros. Ultimate. So like I said, it's gonna go mute because for some reason it can't pick up my audio. But screw it. We're balls. We're going in. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it right here because apparently it loads faster than the OLED, which I like a lot because the loading screen on the OLED does take pretty much maybe like 5 seconds. Let's see how this one takes. That one actually led a bit faster. Did it really save my progress? It saved my progress. Oh my gosh. No freaking way. So I don't have to restart getting all the characters? Oh my. Okay, let me shrink in my camera a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick Mario for now, and Square. We're just gonna put it at 7. Okay, let's see how this feels. Like, okay, we got Incineroar. All right, let's see how it feels. Let's see how the controls feel. Feel a way lot smoother. It does actually feel a bit better than the OLED one. I'm not gonna lie. If he stops jumping, god damn, Incineroar, calm down. Oh, and he killed me. Wow. I have no idea what just freaking happened. Besides, for some reason, I just can't hit either that or he just jumps away. Let's see. Let's do this right. Oh, nope. And for some reason, I can't do my up B when he does that. That is actually stupid. Ah, great. He got his ult. He can't dodge that. Worst recovery I have ever seen in the game. Either that or Lil Mac. No, Lil Mac is worse. He can't even get up high. Oh, he's cooked. He's not cooked? I think I'm screwed. That's game. Well, I had no idea what I messed up. He just kept every single time. I don't know. This shouldn't be that hard. All right, now we're going into the world of Mario Kart World Tour. I have never played this one. I've seen people play it, mostly the wall drift. Again, no audio for some reason, so we're just gonna go in. How fast does this one load? Whoa, that was quick. Okay, okay, that's the map. So all I do know, big layout. That's all I know. Big layout. Wait, can I skip? No, I can't. What am I looking at? Wow. Not gonna lie, the Jeep, like the graphics on this thing is not that bad. Is this the tutorial? Where you go? Where are you going? Okay, single player, Grand Prix. Okay, let's see the characters. We got Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Pauline, Toadette, Baby Daisy, Goomba, Wiggler, Monty Mole, Stingbee, Penguin. That's his name, just Penguin. I'm guessing that's Yoshi and other locked characters. What is this roster I'm looking at? Yosh, Toad, Koopa Troopa, Mario as a baby, Baby Peach, Baby Rosalina, Dry Bones, Hammer Bro, Cheep Cheep, Cow, and Para Bud, Bitty Bud. What? I have never seen it. Is he in the newer Mario titles? Wario, Waluigi, Bowser, Baby Luigi, Shy Guy, Nabbit, Piranha Plant, Sidestep. Just name them crab. Pokey, and Snowman. Okay. I think I know what character I'm gonna pick. It's Penguin. I think Penguin's pretty cool looking. Yay, we get to play as a penguin. Okay, okay. We get our standard go-kart, Zoom buggies. What the hell is that? Rally bike? We're just gonna go with a standard bike. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we got mushroom, flower, star, shell, banana, leaf, lightning cup. Okay. We're gonna start with the simple 150C. We're going in 150C. Don't know the controls. Don't know how to grind. So yeah, we're going balls to the wall. 2, 1. Oh shit! I did not press the boot. Oh, I am not paying attention. Okay, this has been a minute. Okay, I got Luigi. Is that another penguin? Does this have cruise control or no? No. Okay. Because I know Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, there's cruise control where it just helps you guide whatever because of gravity. Wait, that's how you taunt. How you jump? I want to grind on the rail. I have no idea. Oh, wait. Okay. Right here. That's the shortest grind in my life. Who is that? Is that a hammer, bro? What? Oh, it's one of those football guys. Yeah, I see Boomerang. Okay, so. Oh, wait. Okay, let's grind. Oh! What's that? Oh, look. Whoa. A new. I am missing. How? Okay, that was embarrassing. Cool that I don't have to hold on to the item. It does itself. Bam! Yeah, let's go, Penguin. That is a lot of people. Up to 24. Whoa. Yikes. All right. Well, that was me playing the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm going to say it's okay. There's not a whole lot I suspect besides the new feature and a new game, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. It's the same as the Nintendo Switch 1. Is it worth the upgrade? All up to you. Honestly, it's not that bad of an upgrade. It's decent. It got the job done. and the it's not that bad of an upgrade. I will say that. I think the huge improvements they did was the joysticks where you can just latch it and unlatch it. I think that's pretty awesome for them to do. The whole mouse feature is kind of cool. Doesn't I don't think I'm ever let me just I don't think I'm ever gonna use it a lot due to the fact that well, I'm always on playing PC, so it's not like I'm always gonna be playing on consoles most of the time. When I'm on console, it's just me. When it comes to PC, obviously doing a video or playing a game on the PC. But I will say if you want the Nintendo Switch 2, do it. If you if you want the upgrade, I think it's worth it. The huge improvement where you can charge it up here and down here. The cooling fans is cool, and it gets more airflow on the case as well with the holes. So that was pretty awesome. Um, I think it was okay. It's not really worth my time and money because the upgrades are not that good. I mean, it upgraded more RAM. It can go to 1080p. You can enhance the graphics, obviously. Which that's a huge improvement from obviously the first Switch. And all in all, it's the same. It's all right. I'll give it a score of a 6 out of 10. It's worth it. Like if you never had a Switch from the start, I think the Switch 2 is pretty much worth your time and probably your investment, and up to you if you want to get Donkey Kong Bonanza or Mario Kart World. Unlike me, I'm mostly going to be playing my Switch 1 games. I'm not that too crazy of, trying to like get Nintendo Switch 2 games because of the key card, which I'm not a big fan of. But all in all, I think the huge upgrade they did as well is when you can just do that, pull it up from the back, and shut it down like that. Pretty simple. The size is a bit better. Well, it's better than the OLED, and it gives you more space for anybody that has bigger hands. So I think that's also awesome for them to do. Since I think they probably had a lot of people complain, maybe I don't know, but maybe nagged a little bit, saying, my hands are too big, so I can't play with the baby controllers. I can understand that. Obviously, like I said, I don't have the biggest of hands, so I can see why it could be an issue to some people. But to me, it got the job done. I think the console's only worth it if you never had a Nintendo Switch at the time. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it has USB cords, by the way, which is pretty cool as well if you need to obviously add a charger or something, so that's awesome. But yeah, I think the Nintendo Switch 2, it's all right. I don't think it's that much worth of an upgrade for me due to the fact it just plays the same. The screen's bigger. The joysticks, I will say they're pretty nice. I just hope because they don't have an issue with breaking, and because the Joy-Cons are pretty overpriced. They didn't make a whole lot of new ones with colors. I mean, they only did one. I think it was green or purple. One is purple. I don't. That's all I know. But I don't think it's that big. Like I said, I'm gonna I'm gonna repeat it. If you never had a Nintendo Switch, one, like if you never had the first Nintendo Switch, getting a Switch 2 can be actually pretty worth your time and money if you never had one. But let's say if you do have one, like obviously I did there the transfers, all that. I think it's something that it's cool of an upgrade. It's not like it's fully like it's not really as what I suspect. It's what I suspect is, obviously better Joy Cons. The screen's bigger. It's nice. It has good space, and the graphics are pretty good for what it is. For Nintendo's never known for their best graphics. They're always behind on the GPU. But honestly, this one was actually pretty good. I will give it that. So I give it a 6 out of 10. If you are looking to get a Nintendo Switch 2, go for it. Don't let me stop you. Don't let anyone stop you. It's always about your preference. At the end of the day, Nintendo has been doing sketchy things, but at this point, what isn't? So yeah, all in all, I'd like to say also thank you guys very much for the 300 views. That's a new milestone record for me on my last video, which is pretty awesome. I have a lot of you guys commenting, telling me that Switch 2 is pretty worth it. Other times, I wish I stuck with the OLED, which is pretty cool. And I was also given an option for the Steam Deck, and I'm debating about it. We'll see later on, maybe. But all in all, Switch 2, okay, decent console for an upgrade. I think it's all right. Not hands down the best of the best, but hey, it's either yes or no on this. So yeah.